We will be giving away Lunite subscription when we hit 2,000 subscribers, because why not? I want you to have Zani, so please subscribe and check pinned comment for giveaway details. Version 2.2 is bringing some exciting updates, introducing Cantarella as the only new limited character. However, the real highlight is the return of two incredibly powerful rerun characters, Shorekeeper and Camellya. Both of these characters have maintained their dominance in the meta since their initial release, and their rerun raises the big question: should you pull for them? In this video, we'll break down their strengths, weaknesses, and whether their signature weapons are worth investing in. If you're on the fence about who to prioritize, this guide will help you make the best decision for your account. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content and drop a like if you find this video helpful. First up, let's talk about Shorekeeper, arguably still the most valuable support character in the game. Last available in version 1.3, she remains the only premium 5-star support, making her a must-have for players looking to optimize their team. Unlike other supports, Shorekeeper can seamlessly synergize with any team composition while providing exceptional healing, buffs, and even auto-dodging for allies. Her Liberation skill grants a 12.5% crit rate boost and a 25% crit damage boost, which is crucial for DPS characters struggling to land consistent critical hits. Additionally, she increases damage by 15% through her outro and, if built with high crit damage, can even deal significant damage herself using her enhanced intro skill. Another reason for her continued dominance is the growing need for multiple teams and high-level content, making her an essential pick alongside Verena, the only other 5-star support. Despite her strengths, Shorekeeper does have a slight drawback. Her first rotation is slower than average. However, once her enhanced intro skill is active, she becomes significantly more efficient, making this issue negligible. Given her ability to support any team, sustain survivability, and boost DPS output, pulling for her in version 2.2 is a top priority, especially if you don't have her yet. Now, let's talk about Shorekeeper's sequence nodes. Usually, sequence nodes provide small enhancements, but for Shorekeeper, they actually add significant value. Her first sequence node extends Stellar Realm's range by 150%, increases its duration by 10 seconds, and prevents the enhanced intro skill from ending it early. This makes team rotations much smoother. Meanwhile, her second sequence node grants a 40% attack boost to all allies within Stellar Realm, which is a huge power spike. While these nodes are not essential to clear content, they make gameplay much more efficient and should be considered if you can afford them. Moving on to Camellia, she is an incredibly powerful AoE DPS character that has only become more valuable since the release of Wuthering Waves mode. This game mode is tailor-made for AoE damage dealers, and Camellia fits that role perfectly. Her Blossom mode allows her to unleash rapid, spinning attacks midair while dealing massive havoc damage. Additionally, she can parry enemy attacks from all directions, making her much safer to play in chaotic fights. But what truly makes her a top-tier DPS is her self-buffing capabilities. Her kit includes a 50% damage multiplier increase from Sweet Dream, an additional 50% damage boost from consuming Crimson Buds, and a 30% havoc damage increase from her passive skills. All of this combined makes her one of the strongest and easiest to play DPS units in the game. Another major advantage of Camellia is how low investment friendly she is. Unlike other main DPS characters like Jinshi or Kotaru, who rely on specific 5-star sub-DPS units, Camellia can achieve optimal performance with free units like Sanhua, who is given to all players. This means that you don't need multiple 5-star characters or their signature weapons to maximize her potential, making her a great pick for players who want a strong, self-sufficient DPS. When it comes to signature weapons, both Shorekeeper's Stellar Symphony and Camellia's Red Spring are powerful but come with some caveats. Stellar Symphony is Shorekeeper's best-in-slot weapon, providing 77% energy regeneration and an HP to energy conversion passive. Since Shorekeeper scales heavily with energy regeneration and HP, this weapon makes her much easier to build. However, if you already have the variation, another 5-star alternative, then Stellar Symphony may not be necessary unless you need multiple high-end support weapons for different game modes. As for Camellia's Red Spring, it provides a crit rate boost and a 70% increase in basic attack damage, making it perfect for her. However, its major downside is that it lacks flexibility. Unlike other weapons that can be used on multiple characters, Red Spring is strictly tailored to Camellia. If you're already using Emerald of Genesis, another powerful weapon, then Red Spring may not be necessary unless you want to maximize Camellia's potential. So with both Shorekeeper and Camellia returning, who should you prioritize? The answer depends on your account needs. Shorekeeper is the highest priority pull because she is the only premium 5-star support and provides unmatched flexibility. If you don't have her yet, getting her should be your top focus. On the other hand, Camellia is a strong AoE DPS, but whether you pull for her depends on your current roster. If you already have a strong DPS team and are clearing endgame content comfortably, then she may not be necessary. However, if you want a highly efficient, easy-to-use DPS unit that thrives in the current meta, she is definitely worth considering. Beyond these two characters, you should also factor in the other upcoming banners. Characters like Cantarella and potentially Zani will be released shortly after the reruns, so it's important to plan accordingly. If you're saving up for future characters, it may be wise to wait for more information before pulling. However, since Shorekeeper is still the only high-tier dedicated support, she holds the most long-term value and should be prioritized above all else. Ultimately, version 2.2's reruns are a big deal, especially for newer players. Both Shorekeeper and Camellia offer amazing value. At the end of the day, both Shorekeeper and Camellia are incredible characters that bring a lot of value to any account. If you're looking for long-term investment and team flexibility, Shorekeeper is the safest and most impactful pick. She's the only premium 5-star support and will continue to be a core part of many team compositions. On the other hand, if you want a powerful, high-damage AoE DPS that can dominate content like Wuthering Waves, Camellia is an excellent choice, especially since she requires less investment to perform at her best. With future banners like Brawn, Cantarella, and possibly Zani on the horizon, it's important to plan your pulls wisely. Whether you decide to go for Shorekeeper, Camellia, or save for the next big release, make sure you're choosing based on what your account needs the most. That's it for this breakdown. Let me know in the comments which character you're pulling for in version 2.2, or if you're holding out for a future banner. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content, and I'll see you all in the next one. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future updates. Oh, and if you made it this far, I'm giving away a Lunite subscription when we hit 2,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Until next time, happy exploring, and may your pulls be blessed by the gacha gods. See you all in the next one.